Alright guys, welcome TLC Tarot. Just want to say thanks for being here, thanks for supporting the channel. Please like, share, join. If there's something here that, works for you or you think it will work for somebody else, please share it. Please help someone else find the answers too. Okay, my lovely. So, what I'm strongly getting here, you have the goddess, I cannot speak today, people. Kuan Yin, and you have compassion, divine mercy, and kindness. There's two messages here I'm getting, but I want to get the quickest one out. Lord Ganesha, remove the obstacles, clear the path ahead. So there is good news. Things are clearing up. Things are going to clear up soon. Baba Yaga, the wise and wild woman, duality, the witch. Okay. Akasha Records, your guidance is divinely guided. And you have the yes card. Just say yes, people. Yes. I love hearing the word yes. I'm really passionate about the word yes. I don't want to I want to hear yes. I want to hear those three letters. Because in a world of no's or not right now or let me get back to you on that one, I want to hear a yes. Someone give me yeses, please. Please, please, please. Let me hear some yeses. Okay, so the first quickie message is, I do believe you have an older ancestor with you. I think she is present if you have been asking her to be here, or him. I do feel it's more female. She's here. She is. They're right here. If you've been saying, please God, if you can hear me, if you're out there, or Nana, or Auntie so-and-so, if you're asking them to be here, I think they want to let you know that, yes, we are here. We are here. We are covering every angle of this. We are covering you. We are right beside you. There is not one vulnerable part of you that people can get because we are standing in every angle. Also, I think that maybe if you want to do some deep meditation to connect with an older ancestor, relative, I do think that could be possible. I do think that may help with the situation. Also, if someone has passed, I think it's important to let you know that you can still speak to them. Speak to them however you would when they were with you. You know, if you want to speak to them like they're your best buddy, or, or if just how they were when they were with you. If they were your best friend and you would have dirty sense of humor or sarcasm, use that. Don't change. I think sometimes when people don't want to say prayers and things like that, it's because we don't know how to communicate with God. Well, or the angels, just talk to them how you want to be spoken to. Talk to them how you want to have a relationship with them. You'll know which ones come to you and which ones don't want to be with you right now. Guides come at different times when in different needs. Okay, I also think that you need to try and bring in some kindness to a situation. I don't know if that's towards yourself or towards somebody else. There is divine mercy required here, and that is taking place. There are obstacles being removed. This is a very positive card for me. The colours in it, everything. This is just so summer pool party, isn't it? It's like barbecue. Okay, you don't always have to be a bad bitch. Okay, she's got a bad reputation, this girl, but I don't know. The more I think I read about this story about how she was alone in the woods, how our house did magical stuff. Well, you know what? You get to a certain age after 20, and I want to stay in my house. I spent a long time working on that decor and, creating that look. I don't want to be outside in the ugly world. I want to sit here with my boho decor and my fairy lights. This really makes me happy. In one room, I did this. This is my creativity. This is my personality. But she also is a bad bitch. Like, I don't know, she used to eat children apparently, didn't she? I'm not promoting you go out and do that, of course. I love children. So, you don't have to be a bad bitch all the time. You can forgive yourself. You can be kind to yourself. You might even want to, maybe spend a bit of time on yourself. What makes you happy? Switching off the phone? Bubble bath? It doesn't have to be huge. It doesn't have to be a weekend away or something that you can't really afford or fit into your calendar right now. It can just be a little bit of you time. Okay? Yes. guided. Where you're at is meant to be happening. Huge obstacles are being removed. Okay? Your ancestors are here. Let's see, people. Ooh. Four of Cups, a long time of feeling stuck. Stuck, nothing's not going right. It's never going to be how it was. You could have been living in the past. You could have been... Yeah, I think with a lot of people, as we get older, I always wonder why adults are so miserable. That's why I like children. I like working with children because, you know, they're happy with bogies and Play-Doh. That's very important to them at the time. They're very in the present. Adults want to talk about that ex-partner that hurt them, that job and that boss who was a narcissist. You know, adults are miserable. We're really miserable people. We complain and we moan. Okay? And it's very hard to find friends as an adult. It just is. I'm not talking about anything sexual. I'm not talking about finding love. I'm just talking about friends. Okay? Because unless you work with the person, what else do you have in common besides misery and being tired? Right? So I feel for a long time that you've been living in the past, like probably remembering an ex-best friend, remembering that one relationship that maybe you shouldn't have given up so easily, remembering a time where things were happier in your childhood. And you know why? It's because you're unhappy in your own present right now. Just things aren't great right now. Spirit is all around you. Really, whoever this ancestor is, it feels like she's kind of, oh my God, it's so cute. I don't know how to, yeah. Sorry, I just got a little message there, and it was completely separate from this. I really do think this ancestor wants you to know that they are so here. They are here, okay? Stop thinking that no one's listening. Stop thinking we're not here. Just because we don't come in with the confetti cannons and the, you know, and a parade behind us, like in Aladdin, Prince Abu, huh? No, Prince Ali, sorry. Abu was the monkey. We are here all the time. Son, look at this. Look at this happiness. Look at all this happiness that is coming in for you. Look at these colours. I really think that you are... I see. I'm sorry. I know why the lights are blinking. The puppy's got the leads. Excuse you. Thank you. Oh, no, thank you. Sorry, guys. I kept wondering why the lights are blinking. There is so much happiness coming your way. I love this for you. I love this. It's also taking a very long time. No, I'm sorry, guys. 10 of Cups reversed. I think you're going to find your own form of happiness. Again, with the whole old lady in the woods, that makes a lot more sense to me as I get older, why she did that. I think you're going to find your own means of happiness, your own family. Maybe it's not traditional, maybe it's not what was in the plan or something like that. I think you're going to find your own way of doing things. That's probably it. Maybe you put so much pressure and with expectations and other people's opinions and other people's what's the word I'm trying? I think people have just been sounding off their mouth, telling you where you're going wrong in life, and it's really taken a lot of your energy. I hear they just like to piss on your parade. There's the parade again. What's going on? Are you having a parade? Is there a holiday coming up that I don't know about? 4 of Wands reversed. Things have not worked out in a particular situation. Knight of Pentacles. This person took way too long. This person could not make up their goddamn mind, could they? They didn't know what they wanted. And while they couldn't figure out what they wanted, it left you feeling quite worthless. It doesn't have to be romantic. It may be heading that way. So while they couldn't decide if they wanted you, that then told you that your worth was down to this person's acceptance of you or choosing you. Oh God, when you say it like that, it sounds really bad, doesn't it? It sounds really sad that we let people do that. Why did they? Even if it's friends, if they're like, you know what, everyone went out without me. Why didn't I get invited to that? Things like that, that can really tear down your confidence, can't it? But you have the sun here. You are going to find your own form of happiness. It could be letting it go. This could be about friends, maybe. I think you're just going to have to let go of what you used to know and what you used to have with somebody. If it's keeping you this miserable, this stuck, this meh, how are you? You know, how's everything going? No, you know, it's that. Maybe you have some really miserable friends, and maybe they're making you miserable. Misery loves company, right? God, I cannot speak. 10 of Wands. Okay, so either this person had a lot that was going on for them, which is why the connection wasn't moving very quickly. Maybe they had a lot of responsibilities, a lot of hurdles to climb. But then I wrote that song, Ain't No Mountain High Enough. You know that one? Like, if somebody wants to be with you, they'll make it happen. They'll make it happen. Okay? I'm not saying they'll do it on your time frame, but you'll know. You'll know if someone wants you. And if these friends or this lover isn't making you feel appreciated or wanted, don't stay at that table. This could also be you. This person could have taken so long that over time, something that was quite beautiful, something that was quite structured, that something that had the potential to be really harmonious. Sorry, the puppy's chewing everything. I'm just hearing white picket fence. I think, like, if you thought this person was the one, like, gonna make your dreams come true finally, I'm gonna get that white picket fence, 2.4 children, all that kind of stuff, and this person just dragged their feet, I think it brought out for you a lot more problems. Like, maybe you then had to be the like, carry the relationship. Maybe you had to carry this person, like, coax him into seeing things from your point of view, or even waiting can be burdensome, can't it? It's like, I have to keep it together because he fell in love with me because I was positive. Now I'm just miserable all the time. I have to keep myself attractive. I don't know. Whoever this is, boy bye. Boy bye. See ya. They could have been younger than you as well, so maybe there were some secrets about this. Like, secrets in the sense that you guys don't hang out with the same friendship group. I think this is about friends, because I keep saying the bloody word friends. It's annoying me how many times I'm saying it. Star reversed. I don't think you're on the same page as these people. I don't think you guys see things the same. I don't think you have the same ideas, the same ambitions, the same interests. King of Wands. This is the second time I've seen him today. No other kings. No other kings. Just him today. Oh, we are in Leo moon, aren't we? Full moon this weekend. So maybe everyone's getting their Leo on. 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords. What is going on, my love? God, it seemed like it was all working out so smoothly. Now we come to the end. So you've got the Page of Pentacles. So this person had the potential. This was a grown-ass man, right? If this is a love reading. But he was just dragging his feet. It's not working out. It's become real hardship. Labor. Work, 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 work. Do, 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 do. And now you kind of feel trapped. I think a lot of this has to do with because you've been kind of stuck in this relationship, in this situationship. I think it's really depleted you. I think it's possibly caused some depression. Maybe you don't feel attractive anymore. You don't feel wanted anymore, needed anymore. Yeah. Excuse me a moment. All right, let's see. 4 of Cups. Hello. Lovers reversed. Maybe you've never been the same after this ended. I feel like you had to end it though. Four of Swords reversed. Unhealed. Eight of Cups. Oh, can you see this? Sorry, I'm just throwing it in the air. Yeah, I think that's what happened here. You guys just were not on the same page with the Star reversed here. Things were just, your ideas weren't the same, your communication style, your love language wasn't the same style here. It's like anything. If you neglect it, look at houseplants. I really got into that during lockdown. Look at houseplants. If you do not water those plants, if you do not prune them, cut the leaves out at a certain place, if you don't care for them, if you don't pay attention to them, check on them, you can tell by the leaves if they're dry, you can tell by the colour what they need, if they need to be moved to the window so that they can get some sunlight. It's about attentiveness, and I don't think you got that here at all unless you did it with the Ten of Wands here. Stop. Enough. Thank you. I'm trying to stop him from eating the wires. Okay, so it's kind of like you had to walk away. You had to walk away, and you've been upset ever since. I do think there is an element of, why didn't he want me? Why didn't he love me? I gave him everything. And I think because you left with those questions being unanswered, it still has left you in a very much, am I not attractive? Am I not interesting to be with? Does every man or woman, whatever, does everybody feel this way about me? Does that explain why I don't have a boyfriend right now? I think it's really left you with some painful feelings, hasn't it? Okay, sorry guys. I've just got to own it. I'm just going to do long videos, aren't I? I don't want to. I guess I just got to own it. The Sun card. There were good times. There were happy memories here. Two of Wands. There were really good times. Five of Swords reversed. Coming out of manipulation, coming out of the mind games. Three of Wands. Ah, okay. That would explain this. I feel this person was a little bit, everything was on their terms. It had to go at their pace. I feel that if you kind of tried to move things along or ask questions, I don't know how long you were with this person, by the way. It could have been a long time, could have been a short time. I think that's when it started to get real ugly. Because then you were putting pressure on this person, and this person dictated the pace, dictated the tone, and this person was, you know, you do what he does. You do what he tells you to. You don't tell him. And I think from that, he started to lose control over you with the mind games. Let me see. I feel this person is needs a lot of attention. And the minute you started questioning things, that told him you weren't giving him the attention that he felt he deserved, okay? And that's what put a stop on this with the Three of Wands. Like, no. You know? You've said too much, woman. Woman, be quiet. Go back to the kitchen. I mean, I'm not saying he's like that. I'm just trying to entertain myself, really. Okay, Ten of Cups reversed. And it was really sad. It was really sad. I just feel like someone popped your balloon. Popped your balloon. You have the Knight of Wands reversed. You didn't want a fuckboy. You wanted someone to come in correct, with good intentions, the correct intentions. You wanted to know that what you were investing in was with somebody who respected you, somebody who needed you. I think that was it. Is it because you said you wouldn't sleep with this guy? Is that what caused all this? No, he paid you so much attention, and then when you made it very clear that I'm not going to sleep with you just because you took me out for some chicken nuggets. It takes more than a Nando's, babe. And then you were cut off. You were almost punished for having standards, weren't you? My God, who is this for? Because I've had more readings like this before. Ten of Swords. I think that was it. I think it was all going very, very well for you. This guy came in out of nowhere. I think this person really swept you off your feet to the point that you can't really, you've never really quite been the same ever since. So this person was a master of what they were doing. And I think the minute you made it very clear, like, you can sweet talk me all you want, that's still not going to make me sleep with you. I'm sorry. I'm not like that. And then they left, didn't they, honey? They left and just absolutely devastated you. So there must have been quite intensity here for it to be this much, because it's not, it looks quite simple on the cards, but it doesn't feel simple. So I think this was a long time ago. I think the problem is you just haven't really been able to cover ever since. 4 of Wands reverse, please. 4 of Wands reverse, please. The devil energy. The 3 of Pentacles. Okay, was this a third party? Did this person say, I'm sorry, I'm married, but, you know, I can give you everything you want. I'm just not going to be there at Christmas and on the weekends. And you can't call after 6 p.m. You know, did it come with terms and conditions, this relationship? Knight of Pentacles, please. Whee! I'll take that one too. Okay, so what we got? Knight of Pentacles, that's slow and steady, very stubborn, taking your time. I think you were right to do this. If you wanted to see if this was going to be worth it, maybe you're not the type to end up as a side chick or in a third party relationship. No judgment from my end. I don't care what you do as long as you're not hurting people, animals and children, you know. I think that's why you wanted to see where this is going. Like, if this is a true soulmate connection, like this person is kind of claiming it to be, with their intentions, with their energy, with their efforts, with their motives. I need to really prepare myself because I'm not going to be a side piece chick. So I'll get to know them, I'll spend time with them, I'll fall in love with them, but I will not be that side piece or something. He'll have to leave her if he wants to be with me. And yeah, I think you gave this person an ultimatum here. 4 of Pentacles reversed with the Page of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, I think you told him if this is going to work, you're going to have to leave your family. You're going to have to leave your family. I won't do that. This obviously brought a lot of hardship to the relationship. So that's where this is not that easy. That's where this is tricky. That's why there's so much hurt. Because I think it also was a huge decision for you to be the evil stepmother. I'm not saying you are the evil stepmother, because actually what you're doing is quite great. It's kind of like, no, you're not going to do this to me. You're not going to do this to her. You're not going to do it to those kids. Like, if this is real, we need to think about this. We need to be adults about this. There was something like that about this. And you got punished for it, didn't you? Oh, left outside alone. When it's cold out here. I used to love that song. Yeah, so you got dumped, didn't you? You got dumped, kicked to the curb. That may explain some of this, because then what really happened is all your worst fears came to light, didn't they? He wasn't like anyone else you ever knew. This wasn't a connection you've ever had before. So you really thought this was the real deal. You really thought, we're going to be ride or die. We're going to be in this. We're going to have to overcome all the speculation, all the accusations, all the dramas, all the hardship of splitting up a family and being together. But the truth is, that little niggle you've always carried, he was only doing it to get laid. Or he was only doing it to have you on the side. That's where the hurt comes. Because I think, you know, you're too intelligent, you're too experienced, you're too respectful of self to ever fall for this crap before. But it worked on you, didn't it? It worked on you. And I think that's what hit you. That this really did work on you. And this person could just throw you, despite all the stuff he said, all the things you were going to do together, or made you feel was possible. Nah. Nope, you didn't give him what he wants. So we're done here. And you were left high and dry, weren't you? Six of Wands reverse. Yeah, this was not successful. There was a lot of ego involved, and I definitely feel that is this guy here with the King of Wands. There was ego involved, wasn't there? Anything else to say on that? This person was not playing right by you at all. I think you may have asked him this as well. Am I the only one? Because you're taking it very seriously, aren't you? You're probably trying to think like, you know, do I move house so we can be closer to his kids? Let's look at houses, how many rooms when his kids come over at the weekend. You were thinking kind of this serious. But you never actually stopped to ask, are you seeing anybody else besides me and your wife? Did you? And I think you asked those questions, and that's what left you here. Not just here, but here. You got punished. You got punished for doing the right thing, or trying to do the right thing, or trying to be respectful. Whew. Right. Star reverse, please. Oh, it hurt like hell, right? Oh, God, how long did that heartbreak take to get over? How long, honey? Whew. This is over-emotional. Over-emotional. This hit you so hard. It might have been, maybe you've never had heartbreak like it. Because it could have made you cold as ice, too. Sorry, that was upright. Ace of Wands. Forward movement. What are you eating? Teddy bear. Whew. This person desperately wants to talk to you, though. I hope I'm wrong, so I'm not going to say anything until I clarify that one. I hope I'm wrong about this. What is this Nine of Cups, please? Nine of Cups, please. Why is the Nine of Cups here, please? Okay, good. Ah, yes. I'll take that as well, thanks. Phew. Phew. Okay, so this person desperately wants to talk to you. This person really, really hurt you. It's been hard to heal from this. I think there was a true connection here. And that was what the hard part was to get over. That you've never felt a connection like it. You've had great relationships in the past. You've had great sex in the past. You've had great fun in the past with other guys, but you just never had, can you see this big cup? You've never had it quite like this, right? Okay. Whew. So that's why it hurt like hell. This person does want to come in super quick too, like super quick. I won't do time frames because no. Because no. It's all about divine timing. We've got no control over that. And it's down to the people involved. I really do think you are this person's greatest wish. I really do think you are very important to this person. You're very special to this person. You're probably the only person that's never said no to him. You know? Probably used to a different type of caliber. I think you stand out. I don't think you're someone that this person has ever been able to forget. The connection was lost and this person felt it too. As much as their ego wouldn't let them, once the ego dropped, and that could have taken 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 years, they really did realize, like, oh my God, I've never experienced anything like this either. Okay, it's never been over for them. They fought like hell, don't get me wrong, like, you're never going to know this, because this person's an a-hole. They're like a stubborn, egotistical a-hole. I think you love that. You accept that part of them too. Yeah, this person's strong-spirited, shall I say. But this person does want to come out from any guilt, any regret. This person really does love you. Okay? Again, be wise. Take your time with this. Just because I say they love you and they come back saying they love you doesn't mean it can't quickly go back to that. Okay? So, forgive but don't forget, you know? Like, just remember, everything's a lesson. So don't forget the last lesson. Okay? King of Wands. Tell me about this King of Wands. Tell me about this little stud muffin. The Magician. Ooh, he is powerful. Right. Chariot. Page of Pentacles. Why is this here? I don't like his energy, if I'm honest. I don't like his energy. I don't want to say anything because if this is the guy you've been waiting for, then I'm really happy for you. I don't want to get the message wrong. I don't like him. Okay, what's another way I can work this? Sorry about the noise, the puppy is chewing everything. He's now got all the toys from the bath. Kids' toys, by the way. Oh, okay, I think I like him now. I've changed my mind now. I'm like that friend you've got to convince, right? The ever-protective friend that you have to convince he's actually okay. Wow, that took a lot of cards. Okay, so this Magician is, this King of Wands. That is someone who does take action. That's not just someone who sits on his throne and just discusses and thinks about it. He's a shit or get off the pot kind of guy. Finally, because this fool took a long time, right? He is putting things into place. He's, I think he's established both emotionally, so emotional intelligence and emotional experience, emotional maturity, I think even communication skills, listening skills, all of these tools. I think he's brought it into who he needs to be. I think that's ready. I think that's why he's making a move, ready to make a move. Because before he wasn't really, to me, it doesn't really matter his age. He's probably only had like one girlfriend before you. So that's his experience of love. And his parents have always stayed together. So that's his experience of love, you know. He was probably less experienced than you. Because I don't really feel, at first I was wondering you were with a younger guy, but then he came out, so I was like, no, it's a grown-ass man. So I do feel this person has been he has been forced through some life lessons. And geez Louise, he has excelled. He is a top student, which means he actually went through a lot of shit all at once, you know. I do feel this person has been spying on you, keeping tabs on you, asking questions about you. Maybe to find out if you ever got over them, if you moved on or something like that. This person has woken up to this connection. He can no longer deny it, he or she, whatever. He is ready to move forward very, very quickly. Very quickly. Because you have the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the King of Wands, the Magician, and you have the Chariot. Like, this is like someone trying to stand in front of a train and stop it. Like, you can't do that. That's only going to result in hurting you. Like, that's silly. You can't get in this person's way. Excuse me, Teddy. Oh, you're down. You're there. I thought you were downstairs. Sorry. Please stop. Yeah, this person's just like ready, on it, doing it. They have been checking up on you. They really have. At first, I wonder if they're only coming back because the wife kicked them out and they've got no money, and they needed a place to stay, and no one falls in love quicker than a man who's homeless, right? So I did wonder about that, but I think it's a case of, I mean, it could be a little bit of that, I don't know, but it doesn't feel like that's the main goal for him. I think there's now no restraints, nothing's holding him back. I think he's very clear in his decision. Maybe financially he's not in the best place. Possibly something screwed him over, work, divorce, ex, whatever, child custody. But I think he's thinking very, very clearly. I don't think this is about, I need a place to stay. Okay. He's ready. He's ready to turn up at your door and, like, after you finish watching this reading. But there is some kind of non-starter here. What is the non-starter, please? Page of Wands reversed. You're the non-starter. He doesn't know if you guys are just going to fight. If you're over it, what happened in the past. He also doesn't know if you're seeing someone else. Tower card. Jeez Louise. Fool card. Okay, so that explains it. Oh my god. This is so sexy. In a really toxic manner for me. Sorry, that sounded so bad. So basically, the reason why he's spying on you, like, don't get freaked out. Because anyone who has genuinely ever had a stalker, I do empathise with you when you read tarot, when you watch these tarot readings and they talk about stalkers. It's terrifying. By this, I mean he's asking questions. He's asking people about you. He's trying to look at your social media. I don't mean he's physically outside watching you. You know, I don't mean it like that. I know it sounds like he's going to be outside your door because he wants to come close to you. But a lot of it is he's trying to find out if you're taken. And if you have blocked him on social media, if you have removed all your social media apps and no one has access to you, then that's real hard. That's real hard. What that actually might mean is that he needs to pick up a phone and ask you, right? He is worried that you guys are going to fight and argue. But he needs to know, because once he knows, if he finds out you're single, try and stop me. Try and stop me. Wow, 8 of Swords though. What's this entrapment? What's this? King of Cups, Queen of Cups reversed, the Wheel. Ah, good girl. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. So you're good. Because you are not going to do anything. It doesn't matter how quickly this guy could be outside your house with an 80s stereo blasting all the right Adele music, right? Be the most romantic gesture you've ever seen. It could be Hollywood romance movie styly. You want to know, what's the deal with the wife? Where's the wife? Good girl. I also think he is somehow tied to her still, and I think that's because he's waiting for some money. He's waiting for some money to come through. I don't think they're together. I think this person is 100% single. But that doesn't mean I know what I'm talking about, does it? Because you're going to have that uncomfortable conversation. Yep. He's no longer put any effort into that. You don't have to worry about that whatsoever. You still need to ask the question, honey. You still need to ask those questions. He's definitely changed. He has definitely changed. I think he realizes that style doesn't work for you. Doesn't work. That's not how he's going to keep you. It worked with all these other little gold diggers or side pieces or skanks, whatever. Not that I want to tear women down, but I'm just trying to channel the energy, you know. It worked for those type of girls. You're not that. You are not that. He's had a lot of time to think. I kind of think, in a way, what you did to him by removing your energy, distancing yourself from social media, from blocking his number, from making him miss you, really developed these feelings. That's interesting. That's so interesting, because you were punished. You were really punished when you were all in, right? So you know what you did? You don't want me, you don't appreciate me. Fuck you, you can't have me. Fuck me. You don't want me? Fuck me, fuck you, fuck this. I'm gone. And that drove this person crazy. And that's when he had to step into who he is, what he wants, why he's got these feelings for you, why he's got heartbreak, why does he wake up in the middle of the night thinking about you. He tried to fight it. Oh my gosh. There is an intense connection between you two, for sure. Justice. You had to have this separation, guys. You did. I also think it might be linked to the marriage, if you're wondering about the wife. So all that kind of stuff that you worried about previously, like what we're gonna do with the kids, you know, you're gonna see them at the weekends, or you know, how's that gonna work out? Do I get introduced to the kids early on, or do we leave it much later? All that nonsense, all that head confusion. Look at this poor bitch holding her head. Ugh, the headaches, right, to make this work. I think the divine had to step in and be like, you know what, you two aren't ready. Or he's not ready. This relationship isn't ready. This union is not ready to come together. At all. So let's remove you two. You need to do some personal development. You need to grow on your own. You obviously can't grow together right now. We'll bring you back and see if you're ready for it in a, you know, second time round, third time round, fourth time round. How many times you gone with this guy? You guys tried to resist it, but the divine knew what they were doing the whole time. Okay, that's fantastic. I'm really happy for you guys. Please have faith. But if you're worried why you've never been able to get over this person, if it is a twin flame or there's telepathy involved in your connection, I would say energetically there definitely is something here, and you might want to explore that. Don't be so focused about when this person is going to come in, how they're going to do it. Don't be worried about getting yourself to the gym or trying to, you know, get on that juice diet or anything like that. Fuck that. Fuck that, babes. Because you know what? It wasn't the juice diet that made him realize, you know, it wasn't a thigh gap that kept him interested. It wasn't. Maybe in the beginning it seemed about that, but he spent a long time thinking about you and it wasn't about your thigh gap. Okay, I know that's going to be really hard because I do kind of feel someone here has let themselves go. But I don't want you to put energy into trying to make yourself look cute for this guy, trying to make sure that you look so attractive he can't resist you. I don't want that, because what I want for you is that you guys come together and you have the balls to talk about the uncomfortable stuff. Because if you cannot talk about it, or if he can't especially, then you guys are not ready. You guys are not ready. And why put yourself through this heartbreak all over again? All right? I really, really want this to work for you guys. But I don't know. The incense sticks, sorry. I've got talcum powder and incense sticks all over this place. Yeah, you got to have those conversations, honey. You got to look after yourself. Remember, this person left you high and dry. This person wasn't looking after you, so you have to look after yourself. Ask those questions. If it gets shitty, if it gets uncomfortable, thank you for attending. We'll be in touch. All the best.